This is Countdown to Economic Collapse, February 27th, 2011. I'm David John Sponheim, and I'm running for president in 2012. And this is America's Third Party. This is our goal, to create a political party that will be the voice of the American people, that will speak from the center and work a compromise between the left and the right, between the Democrats and the Republicans, find some sort of agreement, and I believe that we can do this in a fiscally conservative way. I think there's ways in which we can actually build our nation up without having to take your tax dollars, and we can get a return on investment from government operations, and I do believe that the government is responsible for creating jobs.
What most concerns you about our country right now, David?
Well, the fact that people aren't taking this deficit seriously. Our debt ceiling is being approached right now, $14.3 trillion, and the government's going to go into an automatic debt ceiling increase plan, which is further continuing the problem, which is weakening the dollar, which is preventing businesses from investing in jobs and people, and creating the kind of enterprise that our country needs.
I agree. So what kind of issues are we battling here in America?
What kind, you name it. Water pollution, air pollution, corporatocracy taking over our government, Wall Street getting a huge bailout with no strings attached. I mean, there's so many issues to battle that I can't bring up one and say, hey, this is the one.
Can you explain what you're doing, why you're doing this?
Well, I think walking in a beautiful environment with fresh air is at the very heart of what Americans should be doing to save their health, to build their bodies up, to make sure that they don't develop heart disease and diabetes and all these terrible things. So I urge everyone to take a mile walk at least once every other day.
Okay, what would be your solution to health care?
Well, we have a $10 billion plan, not a $1 trillion plan, as opposed to Obama's plan, which doesn't do anything with price controls. We've got price controls and a way in which we can get public doctors and mobile medical units into every city in America. That's what I'm talking about. Well, number one, our problems are systemic, meaning the profit margin that's built into the medical community is huge. And unless we start tackling that price problem, the price of a doctor, the price of a hospital visit, we're never going to get ahead of this problem. It's going to continue to balloon out of proportion. And we're looking at cutting $1 trillion by 2013 and getting a zero deficit. And that's what I will do as your president. It's embracing the free market. It's giving everybody a chance to start a business. Even our companies like UPS, take a look. These companies are competing very well against the USPS system. The USPS system needs a way out. They're $8.5 billion in debt this year alone. And if we don't help them soon, they're going to be bankrupt. So certain companies are doing a better job at delivering packages than the USPS. What should we do with the USPS? I think we should turn it into a way we could deliver food to people at their houses in the event of emergency. I believe that we should have a brand new fleet of USPS vehicles that are hybrids that will run on electricity powered by regenerative braking and a whole slew of new technologies. The idea is to create refrigerators that can go to your front door and deliver you food products without you having to go to the store, saving energy in your pocket and energy for our country, and getting energy self-sufficient. That's at the core of the hybrid capitalist goal, which is to actually spawn industry that help us unleash from our reliance on foreign oil and create new industry, but not have the government take over industry. That's the key. You see, I'm raring to go. I've had these ideas for well over 2 years, and our political party, America's Third Party, is spearheading this centrist movement. And I believe that we can be the umbrella party to countless other independents and third-party members who really believe that an alternative has to happen. Now, if you're on the far left or the far right, you'll find benefits in our policies. So look at all of our policies on our platform, and you'll be able to decide for yourself if it makes sense for America. And I think it does. So join us every night on Blog TV, and we can talk about your ideas for the future and integrate them into our campaign and America's Third Party. Check us out at americasthirdparty.com.